Executive Director of SustainAbility. I live and work in California, Berkeley, California. I'm here at Sustainable Brands in Buenos Aires in that capacity as Executive Director and also as the Chair of the Sustainable Brands Advisory Board. Purpose is one of the 5 attributes of corporate sustainability leadership that we cover in my recent book with Chris Coulter and David Grayson. It's called All In, the Future of Business Leadership. We put purpose in the mix, wanting to expand the notion. So companies have for a long time had mission statements, had vision statements, but they've applied uniquely to the entity itself. When we talk about purpose in a modern and forward-looking context, we mean, yes, what the business itself stands for, promises to do, an expression of how it is going to create value, but also its purpose in a societal context. This is thinking outside the 4 walls of the organization and really thinking about the role of the company in society. But purpose is actually just one of 5 attributes that we talk about in the book that I released this year with Chris Coulter and David Grayson. So along with purpose, we talk about 5 attributes: purpose, plan, collaboration, culture, and advocacy, forming a leadership framework that we think companies need to embrace simultaneously to be leaders in this space today. That comes from a history where you could excel maybe just on product or only in the way that you treated your employees, on some of the attributes, whereas we would argue now that this is an interconnected effort, that you have to excel across the full spectrum. And to try and quickly stitch them together in just a few seconds, purpose defines who you are and what you set out to accomplish. Plan is literally the map, the chart for the journey that's going to tell you how to get there. Culture is what brings it to life, especially embedding it with and connecting it to your employees. And when we get into collaboration and advocacy, that's when we're talking about getting beyond the company itself and taking this to scale by working with others in your value chain, in those collaborations and partnerships, and by actually advocating for better rules in the system overall when we get out to the attribute of advocacy.